What's up, guys? How y'all doing? Just trying to get things set up here. Welcome back. I'm playing Risk of Rain 2 for a friend. I've been trying to get him into it, but we haven't been able to win with just the two of us. Now, I've won by myself, but it is difficult. Let's see, right here. I've won 6 times out of 165. My longest run is 600 minutes. So today, in most stages, complete 40. So today we're gonna play for a long time. What is it? 8 o'clock. Let's see. So we're gonna do a little something different. Oops, wrong character. I do have all the characters unlocked. So we're gonna go to artifacts and we're gonna go to command. And where's my phone? I have a list of the best mods to get for engineer that I think it's quite a big list. That's why command is so important. Oh, let's see. So first thing I go off is for the radar. It makes finding all the crates easier. I have spider mines as well. To me, they're so much better than the other mines. You can actually lay them down and they'll run after enemies instead of just sitting still. Some of the mods I already know by heart and don't need to look at my list. I don't know why I'm waiting so long for this turret. Yeah, I'm not gonna get it. I used to get all the turrets and all the bots. Now the healing bots are pretty good, especially at the beginning, because they do help heal you out of some nasty situations. Even though I don't need these, I go ahead and open them so I know, like, they show a different symbol when they're open. That way I don't get confused when I use the radar to try to find the crates, because it's all about getting the mods that I need before going on to the next level. So I won't need the try thing right off the bat. Let's see. Yeah, try was this thing was the next one, but because I already have it in pink, I'm gonna bypass it. Like, what I do is I get one of every item that I want, and then I slowly build it up to where I have a stack of 10. Sticky Bomb and Mocha is the only thing left on white. And then after that, I need one of every green. have to wait until this is done. I don't know if it was because I had the stone giant, the named one that gets summoned when you do a gate, but it wouldn't allow me to do this over here. And this is where we're going first. We're gonna go through this portal, and we're gonna go to level 2, and then we're going to go through the regular portal to go back to the regular map. It's just something I do because I know I'm not going to be strong enough to take on the last guy in this, and it just gives me a few more stages before I have to get to one of the maps that, or stages that take me to the moon. But there is a way, and I'll show everyone, there's a way to avoid the moon stage. The moon stage is like one of the hardest stages to win on, in my opinion. But it's also the only stage where you're forced to win. Any other stage, and you'll be able to just leave. But how's everyone going? I've been chilling lately. I've been working on some things. I'm really starting to first thing I'm working on is really trying to budget myself and save up money. Because like you guys know, I want to move to Japan, so what I've been doing lately is I have it auto taken out. It takes out $40 a month, $10 a week, and puts it into an investment account. And so far, the investment side of it is gained me $11, which is actually quite awesome, because if you think about it, if I would have put the money into a savings account, it would not have made $11 in under 3 months, I believe I've had it. So, big difference there. So there's that, and then I've really been trying to push myself to go to the gym, because, you know, I don't really like the way I look. I'm a little fat in the tummy area, but otherwise I'm not really that fat. I just don't like the way I look. But if you don't do anything about it, you can't really change anything. And I'm still working at Pizza Hut. I've been working pretty hard lately. The sad news is we're on our third manager. Which is kind of sad, because I would really like some stability at work, but I guess that's too much to ask for. Our first raid, heck yeah. The red that I just picked, it helps reduce enemy armor, which makes it easier to kill bosses and certain enemies that have more armor than most. So now that we have all the whites done, what we're going to do is we're going to go back to the first one and go through them all, get them up to 2, then 3, then 4, and then so on and so on. Sure, I got everything. Where's that at? We'll go ahead and get this one. The reason why I don't get the drones anymore and like the gun turrets and stuff like that is because once you get to a high enough level, they really don't help anymore. And on top of that, they start to lag your game. Because I've had like 30 of them just flying around me, and it just lags, especially later in the game when you have almost every single mod, and so your turrets just obliterate everything. Like, at one point I just had to stick to one turret because if I put both my turrets down, it would lag so much. Want just one fuel cell. I love how I juke them and then throw the mine on them. Okay, so we have one more green, and then we'll start doubling up our greens. And this is the try. It's pink. Most items are going to become pink, the ones that can. Not all, but most. So we got one there and one there. Okay. Also, if you're wondering, the mods that I got first, those are the mods I feel are the strongest and the ones you most likely need to get. Okay, so it's in here. So the top part, you would say, is like S tier, and then it goes from there: A tier, B tier, C tier. Of course, the game gives me them in no particular order. Well, I mean, I get to pick which ones I get, but what I mean by in particular order is like, I can only pick white when they give me white. I can only pick green when they give me green. So, like, the red one is all the way down at the bottom of the list, when really reds are some of the strongest mods. So you can't really go by that. I was hoping that there was oh, it's over here. No, it's up there. That's just to get a blue. Alright, whatever. We'll go on. I'll get the blue later. I get the blue that gives you more health, 100% more health, and reduces your movement speed by 100. I mean, not 100, but by 50. I'll go done with the greens for now. We'll get them all up to 10, and then there's, after I get the main mods, the core mods that I need for my setup, I normally, once I get 10 of them, then I start working on some of the other ones that not necessarily matter, but can, really help you in your game. For example, Safer Space, the pink teddy bear. That's a really good one because it prevents you from taking any damage, and if you can get the what is it called, cooldown low enough, it's almost instantly. So we'll go through the green portal again, and then we'll go through the regular portal in this next area. And that's one of the mod combos that I have. So, like for example, the speed, the goat's hoof. The goat's hoof by itself, yeah, having more speed is nice, but just speed alone isn't really all that great. Doesn't really help you. So what I like to do is I like to get especially 10 of them, and once I get 10 of them, it basically erases the negative what is it? The debuff, the negative debuff that the of the blue. So you get all the health and you get no debuff, pretty much. And to me that is huge because 100% extra health, it means for every steak you get, which is normally 20, just 25 straight up health points, you now are getting 50. And for every fusion, which gives you 100 health, you're getting 200, which is a lot of health at the end of the day. And that brings us to the next, like, S tier, like, mod. And that is the pink rocket launcher. The pink rocket launcher, the way it works is if you continuously have shields, right? You shoot rockets. So as long as you have shields, you shoot rockets. It gives you, it has a second effect. It gives you 10%, a 10% shield, and it's based off your health. So 10% of your health automatically becomes the shield strength. So as you heal, I mean not as you heal, as you increase your health, you increase your shields. So for example, the steak gives you 25 points. 10% of that is 2.5. So 2.5 will go to your shields. Well, with the blue mod that gives you 100% health, it increases it to 5. So now you're getting 5 health and 2 shields. So it's mod combos like that that really help you out, especially in the later games or later levels. Ooh, another red mod. So what we're gonna get here is Rejuvenating Rack. This increases your healing by 100%. And there's no because it's a red one. There is no drawbacks to it. And so now we have hold on, sorry. I'm trying to think and play at the same time, which is kind of difficult for me right now. I don't know why. My brain ain't working. But yeah, so like you have Rejuvenating Rack, and then you have like I said, the blue mod that increases your health by 100%. Rejuvenating. That's why, especially for turrets, the mushrooms are big. Because you put down the thing, it's auto healing now. Because of the mushrooms. And then with Rejuvenating Rack, that doubles it. And later on, there's another red mod that I really like to get after a few others that increases our crit by 100%, like the damage. And if you have 10 of the glasses will give you 100% crit rate. So this build that I have is technically a crit build, if you want to give it a name. But I'm pretty sure it's also a very tanky build because there's a lot of health. For example, you have the mushrooms, you have the green scythe, which is basically... Ooh, another. Okay, for this one, we're getting this. What this does is for every boss that we defeat, it will drop us a mod. It also has a 4% chance to drop a mod when killing an elite. So we're about to get a tremendous amount of mods. But going back to the scythe, it gives you health for every crit you make. So that's another heal. And then you have then we have leeching, which is basically you gain health for all the damage that you, or a percentage of the damage that you deal. And then of course we're increasing our health with infusion. Alright, we need to make our way to the... Where's the gate? Oh, the gate's back there. Okay. And that's that. Alright, I think we're ready. So mushrooms is like S tier. The glasses is like S tier. The try thing, I think the purple is S tier, but the white is like A tier because it applies bleed. And I guess with the rate of fire, that reminds me, I forgot a mod. Ooh, I forgot Soldier's Syringe to increase my fire rate. Soldier's Syringe is S tier, in my opinion, as well. glasses we are not going to turn pink, but the we're going to turn the ukulele pink. We're going to turn the missiles pink. Like I said, the missiles is the, and this is what I was talking about. We'll be getting these drops now. So now our whites are going to... Oh, I forgot. I need to do the syringe before I totally forget. But now our whites are going to be able to grow much quicker. So we'll get a green mod from the gate itself, and then we'll get a white mod, and potentially a green mod from the boss. But, like I said, 4% chance for every elite to drop as well. And later on, when we get to a higher level, most of the enemies that spawn are going to be bosses. So you're going to see a tremendous amount of mods. Now we're going to go back to the regular gate. That will lead to the boss battle, the third green gate. Alright. There is some, there is one, map that I know for sure that there is actually I'm gonna go ahead and get the safer space here. There is one map that I know for sure where a hidden chest is where you can get a red mod. Oh, and this is one of them. If it's there. It's in that cave right there. But it's very rare on this map. But also, it's on the map with the, where you're underground inside of a cave, and there's a lot of, lava. I don't remember the map's name, but I'll point that out to you. It's there every game. But it's very rare for the one here to be. So, we'll have to see. Grenades definitely suck. There is a blue mod you can get that will change the grenades, but it also changes the weapons on your turrets. So it's one of those things that you kind of have to weigh optionally. So it's not here. Syringe. Alright, this increases my rate of fire, and it increases my turret's rate of fire. This right here, that kills my turret so much. Those mushrooms, man. The shrooms. The shrooms, boys. The shrooms. They really mess up my turrets. I didn't really jump down. It pulled me down when it was doing its healing thing. Ah. I won't lie, I forgot I had the radar. Ow. So, we're definitely gonna hit this. This makes the gate harder, but while it makes it harder, it gives you another mod. And since we can pick our mods, it's beneficial to us. Okay, so we have 2 of everything. Geronimo. We are not gonna get 2 of them. Not yet anyway, so we'll go back. Okay, here's where the gate is. One over there. And I believe... Oh, one up there. And I believe that's it. Told you to leave me alone. Now I'm gonna be moving kind of slow until I build my speed back up, but I now have 100% more health. Oh, this might have been dropped by a elite. I won't lie, I did not know about this place. Huh. Alright, I gotta look at my list. Okay, the next one is supposed to be this one. Pretty much, what we're going for though is we'll be getting almost every red mod. Now we're heading for the gate. Make sure we got all of the boss's stuff. I believe we have. And when you get multiple bosses like that, it really does help when you have all those mods coming in. This is one of the whatchamacallit gates area. It's one of the maps that you go to before you go to the moon. It's also a map where you can do the artifacts. Bro, if you really want a challenge, do the friendly fire artifact. But yeah, I did the friendly fire one, and my turrets massacred me. FYI, when this guy blows up, you see that explosion? That will kill you no matter what. I trust me, I've tried. I had 250 steaks and 250 bears. So technically, no one should have been able to kill me. I also had one of the red bears, the ones that bring you back to life if you die. And that explosion still killed me. I wanted to try it out. I wanted to run into it because I knew it could kill me. But I was like, I want to see if there's any way to survive it. Let me tell you, my bear, I had the Safer Space Bear. It could regenerate so quickly that I barely ever took any damage, if any. But the crazy part is, it still was able to destroy me. Redmine. What are we going for now? Pocket ICBM. This allows the rockets to shoot an additional 2 rockets, which actually makes it hella good. Where's this going? Looks like we're gonna work our way down. Oh, there's only one more left. Nice. And there it is, down there. Okay, so it's all under us, except for that. Damn, how many are there? Okay, they're mostly over there. What? So there's another one? Nope, too early for another one. We should be at 50%, oh, I missed one over there. We're at 50%, crit chance now. Oh, bro, I forgot the darn whatchamacallit. Hold on, it said that there was one up here. Yeah, right there. Keep forgetting to do the serum. That increases our rate of fire, which increases our chance for crits. And then once you get it to 100% crit, who are we up to? We're not too far behind. Ooh. So this is the unstable Tesla coil. It's basically a passive weapon. Like, you don't trigger it. It triggers itself. And it kills everything within a certain radius. Okay, I might have to... really don't want to open this. Okay, so everything down here is done anyway. Can't remember. Is this up? Where's the gate? Is it down there? Normally it's down, not up. But darn, where is it? Alright, I'll wait until I get all the way up. Okay, for those who want to do a longer game, if you find the portal like this means you're going to the mill. So if you walk up to it, it says shift destination. Teleport aligned with a planet. So now it's aligned with the planet and not the moon. Meanwhile, we are back to the rocket launcher. And now we're on our way to stage 6. Been 60 minutes, so it's been an hour. Hopefully we get the, I think we go back to one of the starting levels. Now that we have the Tesla coil, It means I don't have to shoot my grenades as much to help my turrets. Also, I believe the turrets get to use it as well. So it's a very good it's a very good weapon. Especially passive weapon. Allows you to have a little bit more mobility. And as you can see, we're starting to get more elite units, which means more chances of getting drops, which means more mods, which means we get stronger faster. We got that 5, 5, 5, so we need this at 5. What is this? White? Oh, I've been neglecting that green. Ooh. Okay, we'll go and make... If we have any more greens, we'll make sure... Okay. We'll go out here and move back around. As you can see, the Tesla coil just kills everything. gonna do like we did at the beginning. We're gonna do this, and then we're gonna do the cello portal over there, and then we're gonna come back and go through the green portal. Now, you will not be able to go anywhere farther than the first level after you defeat it. But if you remember, we didn't defeat it. We wanted to get stronger. So now that we're stronger, we're going to go and take on the boss there. Most of our whites are 5 and 6, and most of our greens are 4. So we should be good. And we've already got most of our mobility back. I also like doing this because it gives you extra mods. Which means we are benefiting from the 100% more health, but not having the negative of reduced movement speed. Realistically, sometimes I do it because if you bring your speed, I think the highest you can build your speed I don't quote me on this. I think the highest is 200, because that's what that is what the achievement is for. But I've been that high before, and it sucks. You can't control your character because you're moving too fast. So actually, it's very helpful to then get the extra health because it reduces your speed, makes it so you can control your character. You really don't need that much speed. Just trying to pick up some of these gold nuggets, get some more cash, because your cash is traded in with it's traded in for experience, so that's going to help your level go up quicker. Now, I could go ahead and go through the gate, but I think I'm gonna wait, and I'm gonna kill all these dudes, finish this, because then I can get some more gold, potentially, and level up some more. And as you can see, the turrets have the Tesla coil as well. Woo! Me. Going all the way to the boss room this time. Can't wait to get that pink. We're also at like 70% crit rate, which is just really nice. Soon my turrets will be so like healthy that they'll have a hard time getting killed. Okay, it's over there. Testicle oil makes everything so much easier. I don't have to put down my turrets as much. let's see. Which way do I want to go? I think I want to go up. Alright. Where are we? We need the, this. We're already getting to the point of, we're getting to the point where we're pretty darn strong. Okay. I didn't know there was no, thing there. Normally there's one there. Hold on. Okay, I had to check to see if that was a 9 or not. When you get to a certain point, on your mod list up top, it gets so small, it's hard to see. If you see this white orb, this white pinkish orb, that is actually one of the endings. I think you go into a place that looks like the Bazaar, or what's it called? I'm sorry, I don't know how to pronounce it. But when you go into the place where you spend your lunar coins, it looks like that, but it's not. And obliterates you. It kills you, but it's considered a win. It just puts you as unknown. Colonel, your place is unknown. As you can see, we're getting so many mods. And we're almost to the 10 cap. Once we get to the 10 cap, then I start, getting other mods slowly. Because there is no such thing as bad mod. There's some that you'll probably like, some that you will dislike, but there's no real bad mod, because they're all there to help you. Some just help you more than others. Excuse me, this is the Void portal. It also leads to an ending. You go through the Void portal, and then you go through, the Deep Void. And when you get to the Deep Void, you take on something that looks like a scarab. From Halo, I'm telling you. It looks like a scarab. So here's the ending, where you go against the false sun. This can also be an ending if you want to end your game here, but it will not force you. So that is the good thing. Can't wait to get my third turret. So now we are done. So now, boom, 10 stack. Okay, ukulele. That slowly getting everything up. Greens are going up to 7, so we're looking pretty good. Now this is on normal. This build I was able to do the game on hard difficulty. So, ooh, what the hell? Almost. I'll go up the correct way. Oh, I neglected it again. If you hit all these little tree-looking things, you'll get a free white mod, I believe it is. I think it's random. We are not getting that one, though. We now officially have a 100% chance of critting both me and my 2 turrets. Although you can increase it to 3. You can put 3 down. You cannot, unfortunately, put more than 3. Sad to say. He's a little bit of a turd. Alright. So, here's what you do if you want to end it. Go here, and you go offer item. Or you can go through the green portal and go back to the beginning. This is the other map that has a portal with a red mod. Well, not portal, but a box. And this one's guaranteed. watch. My turret just died from that explosion that I told you that you can't really survive. Humma. I hope they have what I need. Okay, I know where he is. Where is this little crap? Oh. Where's it saying this guy is at? Says he's right there. Alright, I'm gonna go find some chests elsewhere. Hopefully that dissipates. Oh, if you want to know where the red mod is, it's under here. It's in this cave right here. This one's always here. Which one are we gonna go for first? I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna go for the crit one first. 100% more crit. Oh shit. We'll go this one next. Turns all attacks into explosives. Gives us a little bit more DPS. Yes. Boom. Rocket launcher. That's an S tier mod. Now it fires no matter what, like on hit instead of like when you attack. Actually, I think the other one also does on hit. It just doesn't shoot as often as like this one does, I feel. I could be tripping, but... So we're gonna go bear. Get that to 10. Let's set up a perimeter. No! Oh well. We gotta go up the legit way. That's so mean that they're not getting rid of the void thingamajigs, and you can't do anything about it. the other thing is you can't get the loot in there unless it dissipates. Man, that stinks. Because I need some more pink mods. Oh well. We got a few red mods, which is pretty good. Gonna work on mods that's gonna help us. So now we're gonna do 10 stakes, which will give me 250 extra health. Well, actually 500 because we got the mass doing double. And then that will be 50 points more towards our shields. Brutal. that one I'll eventually get. Actually, I think I'll go ahead and get it now. So what this does is prevents debuffs and instead gives you a temporary barrier. So it basically reduces the debuffs that you would normally get. So now green is on stack 9s. So now we're gonna go and get this one, which will increase all our buffs by 4. And now we may be picking the same red mods. And the red mods will be picking the same of... Oh, I need to get this one. I forgot about that one. And I think there's one more. This one too? Yeah, so I need to get those two. But they're... The mods that I will continuously pick is this one. Because plus 100 per stack. So plus 100% more healing. This one, which grants 4% increase to all stats for each buff up to a maximum of 4. And then it's plus 4 for each one. And then this one, which critical strikes deal an additional 100% damage. And if you remember, we have 10 of these, which gives us 100% crit chance. So we now have 10 stakes. We'll now have to move on to the next mod we're gonna work on.
here.
Nice. So this gives us more passive healing out of combat. The mod that I just selected for the whites. We'll get this next. Sucks. Was hoping to get the other one because we need so many more. Okay, I think it's time for the... Sorry, my phone was going off. Just pawn me right on it. Now, this with also razor wire is actually really OP in terms of let's see. Okay, we'll go ahead and get that. I forgot to finish my thought, but in terms of passive, I can actually end it at any time, but yes, it can go on, I think, indefinitely. I'm not 100% sure. I'm, I've been able to get to stage 30. It's only stage 11 right now. And that was before I made my own, like, build. Ah! But I already have everything I need to pretty much continue on. There's a few things that I want, well, and maybe a couple of things I need. I need a couple of pinks. There's the band, the pink band, which is this one, which helps me with crowd control. This purple, or is it pink? I think it's pink. This one turns ukulele into this one, which is does a lot more damage than the regular ukulele. I want to get this one because this gives me another turret. So I get 3 turrets that I can place down. Now, if I have more cells, it will give me more more stacks, but I can only place 3 down. And then this one is a want, not a need. I also haven't gotten any of the um boss ones. The first one is Defense Nexus. It allows me to spawn a shit ton of those triangle looking dudes that will fight for me. And then the next one is either Titanic Nook or whatever it is, however you pronounce it. Gives you 40 max HP and increases your health regen, which is huge. And then, like I said, this is more of a crit build, so I got a 100% crit. This is a crit strike bleed. So every time you crit, it applies a bleed for 240% max damage, and then the bleed explodes on death for 400 damage plus an additional 50 for their maximum health. So that makes it even stronger, especially my turrets, because my turrets can crit as well. And so you have an infinite loop of just damage. But as you can see, I'm starting to get strong enough to where I don't have to place my turrets down. I still do when going against, you know, the bosses at the gates and stuff like that, but in terms of having to do that with the randomly spawning enemies, not really. That one's at 10. And just FYI, I am going to what I plan on doing is I'm going to end stream soon, but I am not going to end the game. What I'm thinking about doing is streaming it again from where I left off and kind of continuing and just showing what I normally do as I continue to go. Okay. I think I got everything. This will be, I think, the last level I complete. We're gonna see how far I can get on stream. The goal is to get to stage 50, or complete 50 stages. We'll see if I can do that. I forgot about this one. This gives me extra shields. These things give me extra damage per kill. So the more kills you get, the more damage you do, but they reset after a while. So now we're gonna go do the other portal, and then I'm gonna go through the green portal, and then I'm gonna pause it, and then I'm gonna end stream. Oh, and bosses can have elites. There's a thing called elite bosses. Oh, our first one, boss. Yes, nuclear arsenal, not arsenal, nucleus defenses. I'm shit with pronunciations. I just call things whatever I want to call them. And see, these are all my dudes. And the way they spawn is if you kill an elite, they have a chance of spawning these guys. So it's crazy. Alright, we finished that. It's time to go back, go through the portal, and then we're gonna end it for today. But I'm gonna tell you what, hard mode is very hard. Even with this setup, there were times where I died. And trying to do the moon was crazy. But I did do it. Alright, I'm going to end it for tonight. I thank y'all for watching, especially my friend. I have no timeline or plans on what I'm gonna do. I'm just, from now on, I'm not even going to, lay out a plan. I'm just gonna stream whenever I can stream, because there's a lot of things I'm trying to work on in life. I want to improve myself. I want to go to the gym. I want to better myself in a lot of different ways. And while I do love streaming, unfortunately, I don't make enough money to do it full time. And I don't want it to consume my free time, because I want to go to the gym. I want to take better care of myself, meaning I need to do housework a little bit more often than I do. But I will, once I get myself going, I plan on streaming more regularly. Because I do enjoy it. I would love for this channel to grow. I would love to, just give out positivity and help people. Um, and also have that freedom, because, like I said, I am working on moving to Japan. So being able to do streaming as a job would help tremendously, because I wouldn't have to worry about having a job over there. I still want to learn the language. I still want to get out and do things. But it's going to be very difficult to find a job while not being able to speak the language. I want to learn, but I'm one of those hands-on learners where I have to, like, I've learned quite a bit on my own, but I forget things because I don't use the language in my day-to-day life. And I'm one of those hands-on type of persons. So I gotta use it. I gotta do, you know, like I said, use it to remember it. So I will see you guys next time, whenever next time is. But you guys have a good night. Deuces.